Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and this is Friday Night Rocks. For this particular episode, I'm going four for the week in what I hope to be a kind of sort of, in a similar vein to what I did with the all Final Fantasy music episode. That was kind of like what I dubbed the Final Fantasy special. And admittedly, I had like 20 tracks in it, but not as many tracks this time around. But I do want to dedicate this whole episode to another game series I love, which is Metal Gear Solid. I absolutely love this series, and I've really had Metal Gear on the brain recently. I wanted to pay homage to some great musical pieces from these games. In fact, one from each of the four. Starting us off, we're going to be looking at Metal Gear Solid 3's opening theme, Snake Eater. And this is just a really great track that harkens back to that whole 60s Cold War era and many of the old Bond movie themes and things like that. The vocals are really powerful, and some of the lyrics are a little kooky, but it's just a really cool, timeless piece, and I dig it. So, following on from there, we have Metal Gear Solid 4's theme, Old Snake, and this is a really haunting theme. The guitar picking in this is really melodic and haunting, and it kind of plays into that whole question you're asking as you start that game, Guns of the Patriots. Is Solid Snake going to make it by the end of the game? And they kind of play into that as this plays, sort of pre-credits, hitting the start button. You see Snake holding a gun, and you're wondering, is he going to kill himself? What's going on? And I'm not going to spoil that, but this is just a great piece. Moving on from there, we actually have, going back to the first Metal Gear Solid game on PS1, The Best Is Yet to Come. Another very powerful melodic piece, powerful vocals, and you actually can hear this as well as in the PS1 Metal Gear Solid. You can actually hear this in the Guns of the Patriots. There's a certain point where Solid Snake goes back to Shadow Moses Island, where the original game took place, and if you're standing at the right place at the right time, you actually can get a little musical flashback, if you will, to that, and that's really cool. But the final track I want to mention is actually what I consider to be, in my humble opinion, the quintessential Metal Gear Solid theme, and that is the opening theme to Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Basically the music for that game and every game after that subsequently was composed by Harry Gregson Williams, and for me, this is the one that gives me the most chills. I absolutely love it, and you can hear, I think Hideo Kojima-san, who created the game series, probably loved it too, because you can hear it peppered throughout each of the games that follow it. But it's just the quintessential theme, and I absolutely love it. But, that's pretty much all I have to say for this episode. And if you have or haven't heard these tracks before, I'd love to hear your thoughts on them. And otherwise, that's going to be it for me. So stay tuned next week, and we'll see what else we dig. And otherwise, that'll be it for me. So I'll catch you later. Peace.